We are in remote working nowadays, and many leaders have already achieved their first goal to enable their teams working from home. They have set up their tech tools, defined the processes, everybody is laptop enabled, desktop enabled, everything is done. And teams are really performing outstanding. They are trying to work on the day-to-day tickets resolution, maintaining SLAs, KPIs. They have achieved project targets. They have satisfied the customer. Appreciations are there, and they are really keeping their productivity high. But what is done to keep them motivated and connected? Client appreciation is the one thing, obviously, but we cannot deny with the fact that home is likely to reduce motivation. If we measure the total motivation of people who work from home versus the office, we'll find that working from home was less motivating. Now we will talk about some 6 proven important and the best practices to manage the remote workforce. The first one is stay connected and communicate. Establish a regular check-in calls to help your remote workforce feel included, but also encourage the use of platforms for instant messaging chat that allow informal conversation between colleagues to flourish. Actually, what happens when they have the personal and professional problems, any challenge, then they should have some reachability to the manager so that they can share their problems. Obviously, if somebody will listen them, understand their problem, a manager can talk about 10 scenarios because they are more experienced in somewhere. Then obviously employees really get a chance to understand things more better. Maybe they are not able to handle something, but after a small counseling they will really understand. And of course we should provide a flexibility in the work, because nowadays people have to manage two things together, work and home. So this is how the connection should be there between managers and employees. Second is virtual team building activity and games. Gamification actually makes work more competitive and fun, and the nature of gamification also allows for the team to feel closer and much more engaged with each other. So somewhere if there is a small gift voucher or any reward is given, then people will be feel motivated. So somewhere what can be done is like a small voucher of a certain amount or anything should be there in the competition, so that people really get more engaged in the quiz or anything like Tambola or online games which can be organized for the team. I have shared multiple videos on virtual team building activities. You can visit my channel to watch those videos and get many ideas to organize them. Now the third point is leadership connect with larger team to share project update. Leadership is working very strict, too much on the getting new sales, new business. But if I talk about the employees, they are not aware those things. They don't have any background what's happening. Somewhere they are scared about the job, because many time we are hearing that firings are happening in the companies. People get scared, though it is not a proven fact that everywhere it is happening. But yes, because of the workload and the lockdown, somewhere it has happened that yes, few people lost their job. So once they listen the leadership calls that yes, new business is coming, they are safe, they can work and just will be rewarded definitely. So those project updates should be shared with the entire team, not only with the managers. So such monthly or quarterly connect should be there. Fourth is talk about employees performance managed scorecard. So we know that on each level there are different KRAs, different targets the employees have to achieve. Managers have to develop people, they have to work on the automations. And if I talk about low level, they have to achieve their SLA targets, they have to keep clients satisfied. But altogether they have to participate in some more activities to increase their skill set. So somewhere, these things are the target on the level of the employees, and if all the levels have some good scores are given on certain criterias which they have to achieve on a monthly basis, so they will be aware that where are they standing and what next they have to done for the improvement. And yes, the most important part is focus on employee recognition program. All employees want to be recognized for their value they bring to the company and the team. All employee recognition program is just an organized initiative by the company, just not only offer praise to the employees but also provide the team members with cash incentives, gift cards or something similar. At the end there are bonuses or something. Obviously they understand they have performed well, that's the reason they are rewarded with some certificates or good such gift cards. So that part is must, so that people are aware that yes, they are recognized, their work speaks and management listens that. The last one is offer learning and growth opportunities to employees. Actually, cross skill to the team with other team skills, ongoing project knowledge is really required, because working on some certain task on day-to-day basis, it becomes little boring, and really people want something different to learn. These learning opportunities open their path to switch in different role if they have some interest, and they have really done some certifications, some trainings which can be used for some new projects and other projects. So they should get that learning chance, and to work on different teams they will be feeling more motivated with that. Yes, that I am getting the more learnings here which are going to help in their growth in future for sure, within company or outside company. That completely depends on their situation, but yes, till the time an employee is part of your company, it's your responsibility to keep them motivated. So this is how things can work really. Please share it with your friends and work on it. If you like the video, please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.